Twitch Korea is closing. I don't think we need to discuss which Korea. A Twitch North Korea would be absolutely hilarious. And there's a few things that Dan Clancy could take from his North Korean partners to Twitch Korea and how to get Twitch Korea back up and running. And being the genius that I am, some people would say ignorant asshole who has... Look at all these fucking gold farmers out today, dude. The gold farm... I thought the gold farmers were real before. No. Anyways. You might say asshole who holds little regard for others. And you might be right. Maybe. Jury's still out on that one. Point is, Dan Clancy has a lot of things that he can do. He's the powerful mover and shaker. He's the big dick. And he's got options. And I'm here to present Dan Clancy with options to get Twitch back in North Korea. First option being public executions. Much like in North Korea, if you failed the state, you have failed the leader. So, having failed Dan Clancy and failed South Korea, obviously Dan Clancy needs to hang at least the top 10 highest ranking members of Twitch Korea staff in front of their family live on Twitch. We'll have the kids stand in the background. They'll be crying. They'll be screaming. There'll be emotional damage for everyone. It'll be great. It'll work out. It'll be so good, dude. It'll be awesome. Just imagine the look on the child's face while they watch their dad's fucking legs swing back and forth in the air. They're like, we had to do this because your dad was a failure. And this is what we do to failures. Dude, I've never actually even seen him this far south. You don't want to be a failure, do you, little Jim? While their dad is like coughing up bloody foam, you point to him, you're like, now if you want to avoid that, you could be a winner and not have Twitch get taken off of any platform or any country in the future. Because obviously, after the company horribly murders their father in front of them, they've got a future career in coming to work at Twitch. Well, I can't wait to see you. To follow in your father's footsteps. You mean hung by the neck? Not really that part. That was just one of my brilliant solutions that I offer. I know. Such brilliance doesn't come often, and I'll tell you, it's not cheap. How many fucking bong hits it took me to come up with that one? Like 3 back to back, bro. That was real high. Anyways, the next genius subject that occurred a couple bong hits later. Now, surveillance is a massive thing in today's society. Whether it be Britain, here in the Americas, Korea, anywhere, chances are you're being surveilled. Now, let's really level that up. We gotta level that one, because Twitch, let's be frank, you're kind of pussyfooting, Twitch. Unless you know what the consistency of the fecal matter of every employee looks like, their pooping schedule, and the various measurements for their genitals. And I can help you out with that one. And it simply put, cameras. Cameras everywhere, but not obvious cameras. Because there's scumbags like me in the world that while I'm not a thief, sometimes I like to get high in places where they might have told me, hey man, we don't want you smoking your fucking chillum here. It's like, dog, I've been at the fair 4.5 hours, bro. I'm fucking get high. You know what it's like to be at a fair for 4.5 hours? I didn't want to be here for 30 minutes. We're going up on hour 5. I'm getting real high. So it assists with getting high to know where the cameras are at, so that nobody can see you smoking cheap and crazy fucking shit at the fuck country fair and right next to the fucking tilt-a-whirl, okay? Now, that's why you don't want them obvious. And we're going to seek inspiration from our illustrious North Korean inspirational partners for this one and go directly into disguised propaganda posters that are really camera recorders, and here's the kicker, with blow dart guns. It's got an active recording AI, and if somebody talks shit on glorious Dan Clancy, a 3-inch dart loaded with a neurotoxin shoots right out of his fucking eyeballs. They're stone dead. Immediately. Dead. Right there. Massive improvement. Look at all these Chinese. Look at all these Chinese gold farmers. Let's troll them. By troll, I think I'll do that later. Chinese gold spammers. There's so many of them. And I report so many. Blizzard doesn't do anything. Anyways, I will end my brilliant idea seminar here with one last, and I mean one last absolute banger. As they say, save the best for last. And we didn't do that one because I think the best one was publicly executing people in front of their family live on Twitch. Personally, that's a banger for me. I'm not sure about you guys. Who doesn't want to see horrible family trauma that will scar children for the rest of their lives played out like it's some sort of fucking game show? And I do. I certainly do. Sounds great. What go wrong there? It'll be great. I don't know. I don't go wrong there. It'll be great. And the third idea, and I mean genuinely and genuinely a banger. Every great overlord wants to have, and I guess it is somewhat like the other one, but this is like the last idea, but it's a bit different. Because there is going to be imagery of the overlord around the office, but instead of cameras this time, it's AI that's neurally linked to, I forgot the guy's name already. Dan Clancy, I think is the homie's name. So Dan Clancy gets a series of murder robots, alright? He gets a series of robots that have like buzzsaw arms and shit. And he's got like flamethrowers, guns, low-grade explosives, things along those lines. Largely what we'll call high casualty rate, high damage, anti-infantry weapons. Something that you could whack like just a whole room of people, and we'll make The Office like some sort of horror survival game where you have to avoid the Dan Clancy collective AI murder robots while running Twitch. Now, would this actually make Twitch more effective? No! But it would make it a lot more fun. Not to work there, but for somebody like me, who's never planning on working there, and then I get to maybe watch a couple clips a year, somebody getting buzzsawed in half, it'd be pretty good. And then I'd regret it, and then I'd probably be haunted by the imagery for years, and then I'd have to maybe at some point see a therapist. But it's still a great idea. And I think that's all of the heater ideas I have. I think that's all of the bangers that I have managed to come up with. And let's be honest. It's a pretty good list. Got a lot of very valuable, valid, and contributing solutions there. I think my solutions are diverse in their approach to problem solving. I think that they are dynamic in the way that they handle the current climate of today. And I mean, who doesn't want to watch a 7-year-old scream? What do you mean it's literally the most annoying thing on the planet? I mean, it's definitely not actually worse than 1,000 nails on chalkboards. But hey, imagine the feet twitching while the kid screams. It'll be great. Nothing bad will happen. It'll be great. It'll be really good. Nothing bad will happen. Trust me. It'll be banger. All right, everybody. That's all I got. At least for that segment.